All right, everybody, this is my 2001 Dodge Dakota. I picked this up yesterday for $1,400, well, $1,440. It has no reverse. That was the catch there, but otherwise, I mean, besides that, it's in pretty decent shape. The interior is not bad. I mean, it's no rips or nothing. It's just a little dusty. You can tell it was definitely used on a ranch, more than likely. This is the only real cosmetic damage is this dents in the fender, which I might try to pull out, but I'm probably just gonna end up replacing the fender. And then I picked this up today, got a new transmission with a 6-month, I think a 5,000 mile, 10,000 mile warranty for $300, which was a steal from a wrecking yard in my area over here in California. I'm gonna be putting that in, so that'll be my next video. Yeah, it's a nice truck though for $1,440. The paint's in nice shape, all besides this back half of the bed. The clear coat is gone, it's just falling off, which is really weird because it's not doing it anywhere else. The other side of the bed's nice and no peeling at all. Yeah, it's a pretty clean little truck for $1,450. There is some weird crap going on under the hood. Oh yeah, I forgot. Some jackass drilled holes in the hood for a shitty ass light bar, which was totally unnecessary. And then the AC didn't work, but I recharged it today. I work at a parts store, so I grabbed some refrigerant and put it in while I was at work today, and the AC works now, but they bypassed the heater core. Got the hoses off here, and they rerouted them right here and made a loop down from, I guess you call it the thermostat housing, where the inlet and the outlet come from. I don't know if you can see them down there. Let's see if I can focus the camera. There we go. They made them into, they basically loop, so I'm assuming that the heater core is either clogged or leaking. Those are really the only two things I can think of that would make it not work right and cause someone to do some shit like this, doing a bypass. So I'm going to do a reverse, or you can call it a back flush, on the heater core and see if I can get whatever's in there. I have no history on this, so I don't know why they did it. That's a problem in itself. But I'm gonna do a back flush with some of this stuff right here. I guess it works pretty good from what I've heard. It's called Motor Medic Super Heavy Duty Radiator Flush. So you're supposed to add that to a 5-gallon bucket and get a pump of some kind. I watched a video where a guy used an electric pump to pump it through the intake line, which is the lower line here. There's two, and it's the lower one is the intake, supposedly. The upper is the, I don't know what you call it, the outlet. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna back flush that, see if I can get this heater core working. If I can't, that'll be a whole nother nightmare for another day. But right now, I'm gonna focus on the transmission, getting that swapped out, and I will be back with another video on that. But yeah, I did have a question though. If anybody watching this can tell me what this plug-in on the brake fluid reservoir. There's a plug-in right here. If you can see that. There's a plug there, an electrical plug, but I can't find the wire to it anywhere. I don't know if it's tucked in somewhere in here and I just haven't found it yet. But I have looked around. It's been a few minutes today at work looking around for it. But yeah, no luck. But yeah, if anybody could tell me what that is, I'm assuming it gives you a warning for maybe low brake fluid. But yeah, if someone could give me an idea of if that's supposed to be there, maybe that plug was for a different model, I'm assuming, maybe for a different truck that used the same reservoir in. But yeah, this is my second one of these pickups. I did have a 2002 silver Dakota 4-door like this one that I bought and I did a motor swap on a few years ago. But another thing is these V8 4.7 liter Magnums. From what I hear and have seen, these motors are notorious for overheating and basically blowing a head gasket, warping the heads and everything. So yeah, that's one thing about these. That's why I sold my last one after I got done. It was because that one was clean. That one was super nice. But yeah, I was scared of it happening to me again, so I got rid of it. I got like $5 for it though, and paid like $800, so that was awesome. But yeah, if anybody's got any ideas on that plug on the brake reservoir, I really appreciate it. But yeah, and another thing I noticed online, there's not a whole lot of in-depth videos on removing and swapping the transmissions of these things. So I'm definitely gonna be doing a video in the next few days here. Probably do it on this weekend in a couple days when I have the time. I really don't want to work a full day. Plus having kids and a wife, it's kind of hard to come home from work and go straight out to your vehicle. So it doesn't usually go over very well with the wife or the kids. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be posting a video there here in the next few days. Just going in depth on dismantling and pulling out that old tranny and getting this new one up in there. So yeah, if anybody's got any ideas though on that reservoir, please let me know. Thank you again. It's a 2001 Dodge Dakota 4x4 SLT with the automatic transmission. Yeah. Oh, and another thing. I almost forgot. My dumb ass. I mean, I can't complain. I got this thing for practically nothing. But another thing is, I noticed I usually check my vehicles out a little more thoroughly before I buy them. But I had my baby in the car screaming, my wife irritated, and I climbed under here last night after I got home from picking it up, and there's no front drive line. Imagine that. So, yeah. Anybody got any ideas why they would have taken that off? All I can assume is maybe the U-joints went bad and they were too lazy to replace them, so they just disconnected it. But worst case scenario is the 4x4, what's the word I'm looking for, gearbox, whatever you call it, could possibly be bad. But yeah, I'll be back in a few days with that transmission video though. If anybody's got any ideas on the questions I got on this video, please hit me up in the comments. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.